guys, our first night of Moochdocking at our friend's family house, Ron and Darcy. I'm smiling because I get to see this beautiful scenery.
You made it!
I have it going right now. Talmadge, I have it going. So you guys, I am using something that's called a portable power station, and since we are Moochdocking, it is going to help us make our coffee, so we have the power. Really?
And about when you run like with the 2 air conditioners.
Well, if you've got a 50 amp unit like you guys have, then what you have is you got 2 air conditioners. But when you're going to do any kind of boondocking, you can't use 2 air conditioners. If you got a generator, it's going to be about 30 amp generator. You can only use 1. And if you're using 1, then you need to run your water heater and your refrigerator on propane.
Propane?
So you minimize the amount of electricity used.
Okay.
So, and I noticed you got that inverter over there, which is really nice. You know, so that's a backup charge for anything else that you're using.
Yeah, like phones and small accessories.
And it's like right now you're hooked up to a 15 amp. A 15 amp is not going to run much more than your refrigerator and maybe the TV. So if you're going to use the water heater, it has to be used on propane.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
So we're learning a lot about boondocking. We actually
Moochdocking.
If you're hooked,
we can't even call it moochdocking because we wasn't hooked up for a while.
Okay.
So we sort of like boon. It's like
it goes in between mooch and boon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the difference between booch and moondocking, not moondocking, boochdocking and moochdocking. If you're hooked up to an electrical cord, you're moochdocking.
Okay.
If you're just using your own self-propelled power, then you're boondocking.
Okay.
So right now you're hooked up to water and to a 15 amp, so you're moochdocking.
So we're moochdocking. And we're having coffee. With that favorite old moonshine.
Yeah, that get the morning started off right.
We use it as a creamer. These are our go-to creamers right here.
You guys got a beautiful rig.
Thank you. You have a beautiful rig.
What?
I mean, you. How many rigs have you guys owned? You've had like 7 of them.
At least 7. Yeah, we've had everything from tag along to a Class A. We were Class A's for a minute, and then we didn't like that.
Why not?
Because you're going down the road and you're hearing and you're swagging and you're hearing everything banging around back there.
Yeah.
Did not like it.
Yeah.
So we got rid of that. We did the Super C. We've had a couple of toy haulers, and our favorite one is what we have now. We got a 5th wheel.
So and how long is your 5th wheel?
Our 5th wheel is about the same length as yours. I think it's 32 feet. Is that what you got?
38.
Oh, you got 38, so you got a bigger rig than we do.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And 5th wheel is nice too.
Yes, it is. And they go to Carolina Pines a lot.
So yeah, if you see Ryan and Darcy there, tell them hi. They always at Carolina Pines.
Yeah, we like the Adventure Bandits.
Oh, thank you.
And the Adventure Bandits like y'all. We had so much fun last night. So much fun. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So what are we doing today? Or
today we're going to go over to the office, and I'm going to introduce you guys to all our employees.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then we're going to go to Emerald Isle, and we're going to go to the pier, and then we're going to have some lunch at the Surf's Up at the pier.
Nice.
So guys, Ryan and Darcy has a business. What kind of business you have?
Well, I had a motorcycle business. I used to work on Harleys, and I sold the business, but the guy that bought the business is still in the same building, so he rents from me. And then we have a marketing division on the other side of the building, and that's where we work. I work for Darcy. Darcy's the boss.
She's the boss. I don't know if I could work for Ashanti.
Just as long as he knows this is true. This is real. Yeah. But so is this.
She do think she know everything, but really she don't know.
But this is real too. Everything. So guess what?
She always thinks she's right.
No, but look, if I think this is real and you think that is real, that means we both don't know anything.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, you're right about that.
They have beautiful property here. They have a lot of chickens.
Hot eggs for over a year. So,
wow.
Yeah, they've. No, sir. No, sir. We did bad.
You got premium eggs here.
Yes, we do.
So the brown ones lay brown eggs, and your
one lays a white.
And your one white one lays a white egg.
Yep. And there's their eggs.
That is so cool. And now, do they bring them up here?
No, they lay here. This is the roosting box, so they'll come up here to lay their egg here. This is where their inside pen has to be clean, but this is where they lay. They come up to nest and lay their eggs here, so then I can just take them out.
Nice. Yeah. And this is a daily treat
daily,
for you.
Yes. Daily.
That is super cool. That is cool. Super cool. I wish we could have some chickens, but we live in a city, and I doubt my neighbors would.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I doubt my neighbors would want to see a chicken coop and hear the chickens. So I know that you said that you fixed your house.
No, we
bulldozed the house.
We moved into the camper. We bulldozed the old house.
Yeah.
And while the new house was being built, we lived in the camper for 6 months, and that 6 months burnt us out so bad, we never used the camper again once the house was done. It sat there till we traded it in.
Wow.
And you know, with the slides staying out all the time, they're made for the slides to come in, the slides to go out. They're made to be used, not be stationary.
And
the next issue we had a triple axle. The tires looked like brand new, but they were over 12 years old.
Yeah, so
and any tire on any RV that's over 5 years old has to be replaced. And so that was the next issue. We couldn't go use the camper because of the tire expiration.
Wow.
So that's 6 brand new tires. We had to tow it somewhere. So the best thing for us is we traded it in and got the new one that we got.
It was just, it was to the places that we were going, the sites were so tight. You have to really plan out where you're going if you've got a really big camper. Like Tom, he backs up like a pro. But dragging a 40-foot.
And I didn't realize this thing is 38 feet long, so they are in that situation.
Yeah, but well, you guys.
But Tom is like you said, he drives this like he's been a truck driver all this life.
So a lot of people think it's easy to go full-time RVing.
A lot of people think it's cheap too.
That's true.
And it's not. I mean, you're still going to incur the insurances, the camper payment, the gas, the time off work traveling. If you're not, if you're taking time off from work or everything, you're still going to have those bills. The maintenance, $400 just to get your camper totally washed and detailed, and that you have to do that, or you're going to lose your decals. You've got to have.
So we have that scheduled for 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, we are getting that done.
We've got them scheduled at Carolina Pines. It's $400, and they put the ceramic wax and everything on there, and it's good for a year.
That's nice.
Or you can get a basic wash for $125.
Nice.
And
so you say, why don't you do it yourself? I don't want to do it myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I want somebody else to do it while I'm camping. I want to drink beer and watch somebody wash my camper.
I like that.
What's the name of this? Surfed Up.
It's the Bougainville Pier.
Oh wow.
And it's on Emerald Island.
Emerald Island.
In North Carolina. Nice. I'm smiling because I get to see this beautiful scenery. This is cool. So you guys, we are here at a place called Surf's Up, and they have a really good selection here. So if you're into hamburgers and seafood like fish, shrimp, and if you're into looking at a beautiful scenic view while eating, this is the place to come.
You can just sit here and
Just enjoy, yeah.
They don't want any big fish coming on this pier at night.
Why is that? Think.
Because if somebody brings a shark onto the pier, things can happen. And they just don't want to deal with the liabilities. So once again, if every sign all the way to here, they put here for their legal liabilities. You know, they're not going to probably say anything if it happens. Because how can you control a shark not getting on your line?
You're right.
Okay, so, but if
Basically, they're saying if you catch a shark, they cut your line. Don't bring it on the pier.
you bring it up here and you get bit by it, it's your problem.
This is where Ryan and Darcy swap out things in their RV.
Yeah, depending on where we're going and who we're going with, so that way we can reduce the weight on the camper. We'll just swap out and pack the camper for the occasion. So you got beach chairs, we've got extra chairs, you know. We try to carry at least 4 chairs.
I see you got a fire pit in there.
There's a fire pit in there.
Extra.
And that's the new one that we got.
Okay.
I've got another fire pit up at the house, and it uses pellets, but it's too much work. So we just got that, just used it for the first time, and that is the bomb.
Oh, really?
Gas. It's gas.
Yeah. So a lot of places in Myrtle Beach don't actually come with a fire pit, so you have to bring your own. So this is why the purpose of.
So even with when they have
fire pit,
a fire ban and you can't have a fire at the campground, it doesn't include these.
Oh, really? That's good. Then you guys get that down here, fire bans?
Yes. Yep, we sure do.
Nice, thank you. Guys, this is what RV and camping is all about. Making new friends, which open doors to other adventures and different opportunities. We like to thank Ryan and Darcy for inviting us out. We had a ball. Thank you, Ron and Darcy, for inviting us out and inviting us to this beautiful land of yours. We really enjoyed our time with you.
So you guys, Talmadge has been driving for a very, very long time. We pulled out of the place that we were at, where we were Moochdocking, to come 8 hours, well, 9 hours later, and now we are going to boondock at the Tamarack Center that is located in West Virginia. It's the place that we feel safe to pull off at. They have a security guard on site, and we are around other RVs that are pulling over just to rest to bring it on in. I think 8 hours is a lot for him. He has been doing, like I said, all of the driving. On the way down, he did a straight 10 hour drive. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, and I'm gonna go into the camper and make something to eat. But come along for the boondocking. So we are making a late night dinner. Again, we are boondocking. At this location, you are allowed to use your slides and everything like that. So we put the slides out, and one good thing about this camper that I do want to point out, I really haven't started talking about a lot of things that I like about the camper, but this is one thing that I do like. When you come through that front door, you can access, even with the slides in, you have like a little walk area here. Well, not a walk area, you gotta, you know, slide through. You can access the side of the refrigerator, and you can also access the bathroom. And so if we had to, we could definitely just keep all the slides in and not worry about having to open up any of them if we ever had to pull over at a rest stop or anything like that. So that's one good thing that I definitely do like about the setup of this camper. So I am going to make some steak. It is very, very late. Again, I think it just hit midnight, and Talmadge has been driving for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna make him a steak and maybe saute some vegetables or get something out just so that he can eat, get some rest, and then we'll get back at it in the morning time.
All right. As you can see, Tamarack has spots where you can park your RV. And believe it or not, it is free. They do not rush you to get out. There's a night guy that come by, tell you where you can pull your RV, just if you're staying overnight. So this has been our go-to spot. Anytime we get tired, we stop at Tamarack, take it, eat, and just hang out for the rest of the night because it's free. But anyway, I am so impressed with this truck, guys. I get a lot of questions about this truck and how does it pull with this long, heavy RV. It pulls great. We are now going between the mountains in Virginia, West Virginia, and this truck has been doing an excellent job. The highest RPMs that it got is 3 so far. But anyway, what I did was, if you see, it's nice and level. I went and got extra helper springs for this truck where it won't sag in the back. I thought about getting an airbag, but airbag got pretty pricey, and I couldn't see myself, after looking at all the reviews, I couldn't see myself getting airbags because they said the airbags really don't help when it comes to the equalizer. You don't know, this tow hitch is the equalizer. They said the airbag is actually, the airbag actually cancel the equalizer out, but the helper springs they work so good. I am impressed with it. Feel rested?
Yes. This is literally the best place to come that I have found, where you don't have to worry about asking anyone. You're not parking in a lot at a store or wherever without having the permission. And so I like this, that they built this for the RVers that come through and out. I feel rested.
Did she just say she had found?
I found this.
You did not find this.
I found it.
No.
If you go back to the other video,
we're gonna see. We're gonna do that.
I found this, you guys.
Let's see it.
Anyway, it's nice because you have the truckers down there where you're not hearing all of their engines, and you're amongst other RVers. So
yeah, when we pulled in last night, guys, it was about 6 different RVs that was here.
Yeah.
Besides ours. And there's some up there as well. I don't know if we can.
Well, the
see that
RVers
far.
are supposed to be down here.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
but
and the security guard will come and tell you they want you to park here instead.
Yeah. So you can see all the lines where you can park.
Yeah.
You can't get over. It's free.
It's not about getting over. It's just being in a safe place and not having to worry about parking there or without approval. And it's just nice being amongst an area of other campers that are doing the same thing.
And you can run your generators here if you have one, but not late at night. There's a respectable time where it has to be off. You can get up in the morning, like this C-Class over here is running its generators now. You can get up in the morning, you can run your generators. We don't know what time you got to be out of here. I don't know, there's no time limit, but
no, I think it's just a 24-hour camp.
Just overnight. You get out of here at a respectable time, I guess. Yeah.
Whatever you need.
So we're out of here. We're back on the road again.
On the road again. So as we're leaving Tamarack, they have a store where you can
continue on Bancroft Drive for half a mile.
A Starbucks coffee, you can get a breakfast sandwich. Even at Tamarack, they open up around 10 a.m. and they serve a sausage and biscuit, but we're unable to eat any of it because we don't eat pork. So we are going to have to wait a couple hours.
Slight right to stay on Bancroft Drive
until we get into a area that's going to start serving lunch. So this should be fun. It is a beautiful day. So what did you think about our trip overall?
I think it was a fun trip.
Slight right to stay on Bancroft Drive.
I know the weather was much better than what we came from. Right. They actually said that it snowed in our state.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
It actually snowed in our state Sunday on Mother's Day. So we was in 70-degree sunny weather. Yeah. So you can't beat that.
No.
We did do, I'm so glad we got a chance to Moochdocking once. We did a little boondocking. We got the Moochdocking and boondocking together. I like that. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we're gonna be able to do a little more boondocking this summer, because I know a lot of people want to see boondocking videos. We would love to do some boondocking videos, but we just don't know where to go to boondock. Yeah, we live in Ohio. We live in a city area, you know, where there's not many places you can go and boondock. So that's the only thing. Yeah. But we're gonna try to find places to go boondock. But
we're still gonna keep doing our resorts.
Merge onto I-64 West, I-77 North.
Just had to make sure that was still in the cards for us. Woo, boondocking. Yeah. Anyway, we thank you guys for coming on this adventure with us.
Ooh, this truck ain't even get over. You see this?
what's really, okay, I was getting ready to end this video, but I'm just gonna back it up a little bit. Something that I have realized, and it's gonna definitely make me more cognizant, even when I'm in my car, that truckers and RV owners that are rolling down the highway, they are having to just not only worry about them, they are having to worry about the individuals that are also driving down the highway that do not understand that they cannot stop at a blink of an eye or a drop of a dime. So that's just something to also keep in mind, that
so in other words, guys, what she's saying is their cars are actually turn in front of you, cut in front of you, and hit their brakes. So that there make it dangerous for both us and the people that's actually driving these vehicles
and others around us.
Exactly. So we can try to be as cautious as we can, but we can't prevent when you turn in front of us and we don't have enough time to brake, and we got all this weight behind us.
You can't do it. Not only that, when you are looking at what we're doing and you're thinking, or you look at other vloggers and you're thinking, wow, that looks easy, I would definitely, if it's your first time behind a truck and you're pulling something, to definitely practice, or continue to find ways to keep adding to your ability to travel a little bit longer, because traveling in the city with the RV is totally different from the expressway or the highways and being on a toll road. So anyway, that was something that I just wanted to share, just because of what just happened, where the lady just came right in front of us and she basically cut in front of us. She got over, but then she slammed on her brakes, which is bad news for us, because now we're trying to prevent from slamming into her and basically hurting her. So anyway, we are headed not home, but we are headed to West Branch State Park, and we are going to do some additional camping. More camping. Anyway, until the next time, we thank you for following us on this journey, this adventure. We appreciate all of the great comments and the thumbs up that you have been giving us, and all of the good cheer. Completely appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, Adventure Bandits out.